This F-150 Coyote 5.0 has 300,000 miles on the original engine. 4 independent lab reports came back after switching to Mobil 1 high mileage at the start of the test. What those reports showed about what is actually happening inside a 300,000-mile engine on premium high mileage oil was not what the category's marketing had prepared us to find. 300,000 miles on a naturally aspirated V8 in a full-size truck is not an accident. It is the compounded result of maintenance decisions made over a decade of ownership, decisions about oil grade, change intervals, filter quality, and whether the product claims on premium bottles translate to measurable outcomes inside a real engine. Mobil 1 high mileage makes 3 specific promises for engines above 75,000 miles. Enhanced seal conditioning to reduce leaks, elevated detergent activity to clean accumulated deposits, and anti-wear protection calibrated for the increased internal clearances that high mileage produces. Those are not vague marketing positions. They are specific, testable claims, and at 300,000 miles, this engine is the most demanding possible testbed for all 3 of them. Mobil 1 high mileage. 5 W30 retails at approximately $10 to $13 per quart, roughly $2 more per quart than standard Mobil 1 full synthetic. The enhanced formulation carries a higher concentration of seal conditioner additives, a strengthened detergent and dispersant package, and an anti-wear additive load above what the standard Signature series carries. The same test vehicle, the same 5,000-mile drain intervals, the same independent lab with blind-coded samples at every change, and a borescope inspection at the conclusion of the test to put a camera on what the numbers described. Here's what Mobil 1 high mileage is doing differently from standard full synthetic at the chemistry level, because the $2 per quart premium requires a specific justification inside a specific type of engine. At 300,000 miles, bearing clearances have increased beyond factory specification from accumulated wear. The gap between a connecting rod bearing and its journal is measurably larger on this engine than it was at the dealer. Larger clearances mean oil pressure in those gaps is lower, film thickness is reduced, and the load-bearing capacity of the oil at high stress moments, full throttle acceleration, and high RPM towing is more dependent on additive chemistry than it was when the engine was new. The enhanced viscosity index and film strength additives in the high mileage formulation are designed specifically for this physical condition. The seal conditioner subplot is the most debated feature of this category. Nitrile and silicone rubber seals age through a process of plasticizer loss. The chemical compounds that keep rubber flexible gradually migrate out of the seal material, leaving it harder, more brittle, and smaller than its original dimensions. Smaller seals leak. The seal conditioner chemistry in Mobil 1 high mileage is designed to replace some of those lost plasticizers, causing the seal material to absorb the conditioner and swell back toward its original dimension. Whether that process produces a measurable reduction in oil consumption on an engine with 300,000 miles, where some seals may be beyond chemical reconditioning, is the question the test interval consumption log was tracking. If you want to support me, like this video, and let's dive in. The first drain came back with iron at 14 parts per million. For context, a healthy lower mileage Coyote 5.0 on standard synthetic at 5,000 mile intervals typically returns iron in the 3 to 7 parts per million range. 14 is elevated, but elevated in a way that is entirely expected for an engine with this mileage accumulation and increased bearing clearances. It is not a failure reading. It is a baseline that tells the story of 300,000 miles in a single number: copper at 3 parts per million, aluminum at 4. The TBN came back at 6.2, healthy additive reserve remaining, but the starting point matters. A 300,000-mile engine produces more combustion blow-by than a fresh one, meaning acid contamination of the oil is higher and TBN depletes faster. 6.2 is the floor this formulation starts from, and how fast it drops determines whether the high mileage TBN load is adequate for this specific engine's blow-by rate. Oil consumption in the first interval, 1 quart added between the 5,000 mile drain points. 1 quart per 5,000 miles is the threshold most manufacturers define as acceptable consumption, and it is exactly where this engine sat before the switch to Mobil 1 high mileage. The second drain is where the trend line for every metric became visible. Iron at 13 parts per million, down 1 from the first interval. That directional movement in a high mileage engine is significant. A wear metal reading that declines across consecutive intervals on an engine with 300,000 miles indicates that the oil's enhanced additive package is stabilizing the wear surfaces rather than allowing the gradual acceleration that typically occurs as clearances continue to grow. Copper held at 3, aluminum at 4, TBN at 5.4, depleting at a rate consistent with the blow-by load this engine produces, but still carrying meaningful reserve at the 5,000 mile mark. Oil consumption in the second interval was 3/4 of a quart, down from 1 quart in the first interval. A single data point does not validate the seal conditioner claim, but a direction does, and the direction was toward lower consumption rather than higher. The seal conditioner chemistry was either doing something measurable, or the engine's consumption was naturally stable, and the first interval was the higher reading. The third and fourth intervals would answer which explanation was correct. Third interval iron, 12 parts per million. The downward trend across 3 consecutive drains on an engine with this mileage is the most encouraging data point in the test. It means the high mileage formulation's enhanced anti-wear package was not merely maintaining wear rates, but actively polishing and stabilizing surfaces that had been operating with marginal film thickness before the switch. TBN at 4.9. Oil consumption, half a quart. The consumption trend across 3 intervals, 1 quart, 3/4 of a quart, half a quart, was the seal conditioner claim converting from marketing language to a number on a maintenance log. The borescope inspection at the conclusion of 4 intervals is the moment the lab data became something visible. The underside of the valve cover on this 300,000 mile Coyote showed a faint varnish film, the residue of a decade of heat cycles, but no sludge deposits, no heavy carbon accumulation, and no evidence of the accelerated deposit formation that neglected high mileage engines display. The cam lobes were smooth. The visible portions of the cam journals showed surface finish consistent with normal wear rather than the scoring or spalling that elevated wear metals would suggest. The piston crown deposits visible through the spark plug bore were light and dry, consistent with complete combustion and adequate oil control at the ring pack. Here is the economic calculation that rarely gets run on a 300,000 mile engine. Mobil 1 high mileage costs approximately $2 more per quart than standard Mobil 1 full synthetic. At 5 quarts per change and 3 changes per year, the premium is $30 annually. A cam phaser replacement on the Coyote 5.0, the most mileage-sensitive major repair on this engine, runs between $1,500 and $3,000. An engine that shows declining wear metal readings across 4 consecutive drains at 300,000 miles on an oil that costs $30 more per year than the standard alternative is not an expensive maintenance choice. It is the least expensive possible risk management for a truck that has already proven it can go the distance. The fourth drain confirmed what the third had suggested. Iron at 11 parts per million, 4 consecutive intervals of declining wear metals on a 300,000 mile engine. Oil consumption, half a quart, matching the third interval, and suggesting the seal conditioner chemistry had reached its effective sealing on this engine's seal condition. TBN at 4.4, still carrying reserve at the drain point, still within the range that indicates adequate acid neutralization for this engine's blow-by rate. What the data from 4 intervals on a 300,000 mile Coyote produced is not a simple product endorsement. It is a picture of what compounded maintenance decisions look like from the inside of an engine that most people assume would be too worn to show meaningful response to oil chemistry. The declining wear metal trend across 4 consecutive drains, on an engine with internal clearances far beyond factory specification, suggests that the enhanced additive load in the high mileage formulation reached metal surfaces that standard synthetic was not fully protecting at this mileage and produced a measurable stabilization effect. 300,000 miles is not the end of this engine's story. The next test on this truck runs the same oil to 100,000 miles of accumulated use without a change, documenting what the extended drain claim looks like on an engine that is already running at the edge of what most owners think is possible. Subscribe so the results find you when they come in. Drop a comment with the highest mileage engine you have ever maintained and what oil was in it when it finally gave out, or when it did not. I will see you in the next one.